Hi everybody, Dave here again. What to do now that you've signed up, done a few of the training tapes, and you're ready to get started. Well, there's a couple of crucial steps that you must take. The first is setting a goal. You've got to set a goal. It's absolutely imperative. If you don't set a goal, you won't get there for sure. The most important thing is that you understand this, that what we're doing here is not just the normal make some sales, make a living. What we want to do in Easy Energy in the next 2 to 5 years is have 1 million people in our group. We want you to be a big player in that. Aim high, dream big, have some ambition, because if you just simply plug into our system, you will be successful. So set a goal, make sure it's a big goal, don't mealy mouth it, don't shortchange yourself, believe in something big, because that's what we're doing here. Secondly, well, now that you have a goal, I want you every day, before you pick up the phone, before you do any business at all, I want you to look at that goal. I want you to really look at that goal, and then I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to feel what it's like to have already accomplished it. Have the feeling of already having accomplished it. Then I want you to go out and do the things that are necessary to make that happen. And what are those? Well, the first and very most important thing after setting the goal and after doing those steps early in the day is know the pitch. Sounds easy, but you've got to know the pay it forward pitch. It is so vitally important that you understand that in this business, to be successful, it's not what you can do, it's what you can duplicate. You can be great at getting on the phone and making sales, but you'll never write enough business that way. You've got to have other people helping you. And that's why the pay it forward pitch is vitally important, because that's actually how we are going to process the business. So what happens is, when you learn that pitch, you learn it best by teaching it to someone else. Every time you make a sale, that's got to be your goal, to get that person to use the pitch exactly the way it's laid out. This is crucial, because what's going to happen to very, very many of you is you're going to make a few sales and you're going to think, oh, I'm pretty good. I know what I'm doing. I can freelance a little bit. I like this story. I like that story. I like to talk about this. I like to talk about that. And as soon as you start to vary from the pay it forward pitch and from doing it exactly the way it's laid out, your sales will start to decline. You see, if you're doing the pay it forward pitch the right way, it's easy to duplicate it, because all you have to do is take the people and plug them into the YouTube videos that we've done for you, and that training will take care of the people that you bring in. But if when you bring them in, if you don't use the pitch, then they're not going to use the pitch. And I defy you to find a more successful way to present this than the way we do it with Pay It Forward. And also a way that gives you the opportunity to feel great about what you're doing. So, know the pay it forward pitch, inside, outside, upside down. Do the pre-closes precisely the way they're laid out, with the precise language that we lay them out at. So for example, when you take somebody to the close and you say, do you see that button that says join now? Click on it. If you do it that way, then you've done a pre-close. Then you have a potential for a sale. But if you say, oh, I want to show you something, click on that button, you've just eroded your ability to make that sale. So it's vitally important that you do the pitch the way it's laid out and that you do the pre-closes exactly the way they're laid out. So for example, do you see the button that says join now? Click on it. Do you see where it says enter your zip code? Enter your zip code, click go. Take them down the page to the rates and plans. Again, when you're at this process, going through the pre-closes, you have to assume the sale. Assume everybody's going to do it. Why wouldn't they? It's a great thing for them. You have to assume that the system will work perfectly and just take them right through. But remember, if you find yourself varying from that, you will probably find yourself varying from success. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't innovate, and it doesn't mean that we're not going to find ways to make it more effective for you. What I mean is, we have right now found a way to help you get people involved and to help them make sales without having to have proficiency in the presentation. You see, you've got to know the pitch. But if you don't have the confidence level, we're going to help. And here's how. When you go and send a new prospect through the presentation, when you send them the website, I also want you to send them our YouTube video entitled Why Join Easy Energy. Okay? Have them watch that video first, then bring them to the North American Power video, and then go through your closes. This little innovation will help you if your level of confidence isn't quite where you want it to be, but more importantly, it will help the people that you bring in have a higher level of confidence and write business as soon as they sign up. And that's very, very important, because what did I say earlier? It's not what you can do, it's what you can duplicate. So let's duplicate this process, and I think you'll find it will make it easier for you to make sales and easier for the people that you bring in. Now, let's review. Set a goal. Make sure that it's a goal that can get you fired up, that's worthwhile. Okay? Set a big goal. Okay? Secondly, learn the pitch inside and out and do the pitch precisely the way we've laid it out. Be able to teach it to somebody else. If you can do that, you definitely will be successful. Now, one more thing. Everybody that's watching this video has my phone number, my email address, etc. I want to talk to you about your presentation. So if you're getting this and you're only 90% of the way there, I want you to call me. If you're getting this and you're 100% of the way there and you want to show off, you can call me too. That's all right. But the most important thing is that we, in this group, have the uniformity so that when the next group comes in, the uniformity will be in place. Very important that I hear from all of you. So take the time, contact me, let me know where you're at, and let's talk about this, because you've got to make sure you're doing this the right way. These are critical steps right after you get started. I hope this has been helpful, and I want to hear from you soon. Thanks.